Happy Halloween, everyone! Today I'm delicious, and this reminds me of this is my favorite. I had to get an ultrasound and they found so cute, right? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday and happy Halloween, everyone. As you guys could see, I am dressed up as a black cat. I am kitten crazy because of the new kitten that I got for my family. So I had this in the closet. Initially I was going to be a witch, but then I was like, oh yeah, I have cat ears and a black bow tie, so why not be a cat, right? So I am a black cat with, let's pretend I have mitts that are insanely long. So there's my costume, and let's go straight into the sleep research. I am hoping that we have a Mimikyu or another Drifloon that shows up today, but who knows. I think if things are not looking good, I'll definitely use a Mimikyu incense tonight so that tomorrow I can encounter the Mimikyu that I need to catch. It has like 4 bars left, so we will see. Gonna be devastating if it's doo-doo though, which usually is the case with catches, but who knows, maybe we're gonna get lucky. Alright, so let's see what we get. We got 2 Dittos, a Gengar, alright. It's not really anything. I mean, I guess I could catch the Pikachu hat, but maybe the Eevee's better. Or maybe a Ditto. I don't know. The Ditto I have, I've invested in just because it was like the very first one I caught. It's ingredient finding down though, which isn't ideal. So I'm not opposed to having another Ditto. This is the first time we've encountered Gengar though. Actually, no, it's not. I don't remember. But that's our second time encountering Gengar, it seems. And let's see if anyone's hungry. The Halloween hat Pikachu, the Bellsprout, and that is it. You know what? I think I'll be 3 ticks over, because if I use my bonus biscuits, that's 9 bars being filled. But at the same time, I kind of just want to get the Halloween Pikachu hat done and over with, instead of using like multiple cookies to catch it, you know? So maybe a little overboard, but we're gonna do this. So that filled up the remaining 6 bars. It required 7. And you know what? I'm gonna throw a cookie at the Bellsprout as well. It is the new month tomorrow, so the shop resets, so we can purchase more cookies tomorrow. And tomorrow will be Halloween night sleep session. So let's end it with that. I'm gonna let that Eevee roam the wild. And you know what? As much as I want to use Halloween hat Pikachu as the picture, I feel like most people would either benefit from the Gengar, the Ditto, or the Eevee. But I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be catching Ghastlies or Ghost type Pokemon for the event and also for the power plant, since the favorite berry typing is Ghost. So we're gonna choose Gengar as a portrait. And look at that huge smile. I do not have plans for Halloween. I feel like lately I haven't really been celebrating. Let's see what we get. Inventory up L, ingredient finder. Inventory up M, ingredient finder. Wow, that's a lot of ingredient stuff. And then skill trigger at the very end, and it's a docile nature, so it's neutral. And yeah, at least I caught it. Wait a minute. Is orange the new one or is purple the new one? Because I might have screwed myself over a little bit. I do not remember. Well, actually from the portrait here, it seems like purple is the 2024 Halloween. So let's pick up all of our ingredients and make lunch. Actually, I have my little grubbin out. He's so little, so small. He looks like a little baby that's swaddled in a blanket. It's just so cute. But I have a new recipe that I want to unlock together with you guys. So let's see what the ingredients are. It is 16 coffee beans, and I have exactly 16. We need 14 milk and 12 honey. And I'm gonna shove apple for the remaining ingredients. And this will give me early bird coffee jelly. Not a crit. I've just been getting so unlucky with crits lately, in the sense that I've been getting none at all, which is annoying. But this looks damn delicious, and this reminds me of Japan. Around this time last year, I was in Japan. Well, in the month of October. Actually, yeah, it was around this time last year. I was in Japan, and I had the best time of my life. Those were the best 3 weeks ever. And the coffee jelly there is so good, and I wish I had more. There was like coffee jelly, beard papas, also stinking delicious. And I just miss Japan. Alright, so we now have a new ingredient added, well, not ingredient, a new recipe added to our recipe cookbook. So let's pick up the diamonds for that later. First, let's pick up the rewards. We got 5 more cookies for sticking to our bedtime 3 times. I'm forgetting about the incense goal, so let's just plop something up. Actually, because I need to use, let's use my friend incense, because I want to see if I'll get lucky with the Mimikyu. Or actually, no. Because I know the Mimikyu is going to be caught, right, like, for sure, I think I'm gonna save my friend incense, and I'll just use a recovery incense. Those are easier to come by because they're free, like easily available for free-to-play players. So when there's incense focus missions for these events, I tend to just use up the recovery incense, even though I don't need to. It's super handy when you're taking naps though, but I haven't taken a nap since Monday for the game. I totally glossed over what my reward was, so don't remember. We'll have to see after the edit. Let's take the tick off for this, sleep deck style. Now let's go to our notes, let's go to our dishes. And we got 20 diamonds for unlocking early bird coffee jelly. So I got 2 more to unlock. I'm gonna leave my grubbin on the field because I want to collect enough coffee to make the bigger coffee dessert dish. So we're gonna see if we're gonna get lucky for that. But we have an apology from the development team. We got more ingredient tickets. Is this about the ghost type Pokemon not bringing the extra ingredient like they're supposed to? I'm thinking that could be it. My Skeledirge, however, is a freaking beast at gathering apples. So to me it felt like, because it was my first time using it too at this level, I was like, whoa, I did not expect that many ingredients. Let's go over the research community tab. Actually, yesterday when I was like snooping through the list, I didn't record yesterday because I wasn't really feeling that good. I feel like I'm recovering from like a very mild cold or something. So I'm feeling a lot better, but yeah, just tired and achy and like snotty and congested, which is not fun. But I saw that TW over here found a shiny Mimikyu. How cute is that? I'm so jealous. And it's like, I feel like if you've never seen Mimikyu, you probably might not even notice that the shiny Mimikyu is a shiny Mimikyu. Luckily, all shiny Pokemon come hungry, but I just love it. The shiny Mimikyu colors are so cute. And yesterday, because I wasn't feeling all that well, I didn't record, but I did do a lot of chores. There was a lot of laundry to be done. in terms of like bed sheets, blankets, kitchen towels, floor mats and stuff like that. I also gave the kitchen a deep clean. And then I ran some errands. I ran out of my favorite, well, not my favorite. Actually, yeah, so my favorite is the Revlon Color Stay Micro. I get the color dark brown. And then when I ran out, I went back to the drugstore and there was no more in dark brown and I was devastated. So I went for the Benefit one, the micro one. I like it. However, I feel like their dark browns just tend to lean a little bit more warm tone underneath, so I could still see some brown in my eyebrows, which I didn't like. But on top of that, I just find the wax of the crayon itself is a bit too soft, and I find that I prefer something a little bit more hard because it's easier to use and easier to create the feathery flick look instead of like a very creamy pencil. And then I decided to try to use up the Mistake one that I bought. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. This is also in dark brown, but it's crazy. The dark brown in here is way too warm tone where I see like the brown orange undertones if I put it on my brow. The dark brown for this, so if you guys have dark hair like I do, the Revlon Color Stay Micro Brow Pencil in dark brown, this one, I have it on my brows right now. This is my favorite. Like, don't bother going to Sephora. If there's a Revlon in your local drugstore, get this instead. I freaking love it. Yeah, so I'm very happy I got that again because it was in stock. Looking back now, I probably should have picked up another one just in case it runs out of stock again. But on top of that, I learned that in Canada there's this thing called Pharmaprix. It's a local drugstore chain, and I collect points with that store when I buy stuff. I have a lot of points though. The lady told me I have a lot of points and that for Boxing Day I can double my points if I make a purchase, like enough that I could get free Apple AirPods, like that amount, you know? Oh, that's cute. It looks like the Shuppets eating the flower. But she told me I have a lot of points, but I am unable to use them. For some reason, my points are locked. I do not know why, so I have to call customer service and sit through a wait line and all that stuff just to use my points. But you know what? I should, because I have a lot. And I should be redeeming all of them. So maybe I'll stockpile on my favorite eyebrow pencil. Other than that though, Wednesday took it pretty easy. Watched some more like crime stuff on YouTube. And then yesterday, actually no, that was Wednesday. I didn't record. Sorry, I'm like, my brain, I've been experiencing some brain fog lately, which is quite alarming. I should start jotting down what my day looks like so that I can remember more. Game Jane found a shiny Drifloon. Oh, it's so beautiful. And look at that little leaf on its head, captured at the perfect moment. This is a looping sleep. I'm hoping to encounter at least 2 more. But yeah, Wednesday, the new episode of Love is Blind, the reunion came out. And honestly, I don't know, I feel like out of all the reunions they've done so far, this one was extremely underwhelming. I wasn't impressed. It was extremely underwhelming. I feel like a lot of it was just revealed online through other social media platforms so that you kind of know going in what exactly they're talking about, and it takes away from the big reveals of the reunions and stuff, you know? But the Nick and Hannah stuff is insane. They wait, hold on. Oh my god, that's a shiny Grubbin and a Magnezone. So because I did clear up my friends list, I was able to add more of you guys. So I'm looking at some profiles I'm not used to, and it's interesting looking at everyone's Pokemons as well. But yeah, the Hannah and Nick thing was crazy. The Marissa and Ramses thing was crazy. Monica and Steven too. But I'm surprised for Taylor and Garrett. I guess because they're in such a like good happy spot, or they probably also told producers like, this is a hard no, we're not going to talk about this. Because I thought they were going to address the ex text messaging situation, but you know what? Maybe they are just very firm, hard no, we're not going to talk about this. We're past this now. We're in a good spot, and I think that's what happened. So for people that think Taylor and Garrett got off too easy, sometimes you have to set your boundaries so that people don't put you in situations you don't want to be in, right? But yeah, overall, I would say like the reunion was like meh. And they also did an interesting thing where they revealed the 3 new cast members for next year's season 8. That's happening in Minnesota, I believe. Not sure why they do that. Like, why are they revealing so much? If they do that, they might as well just like release all the episodes all at once instead of in batches like they do now and dragging it out, which is so annoying. Yeah, that is the Love is Blind stuff. And today is Thursday. I actually have a doctor's appointment later today. Some women's health stuff, and you guys, you really have to take care of yourself and advocate for your health. If you feel like something's off, talk to a doctor, get the right checks done, because I don't want to get too much into it because I'm still like learning about certain things, but I had to get an ultrasound and they found something. For so far it's like not anything too alarming, but I think it gave me so many answers I needed when it came to what I was experiencing and some symptoms, because as you guys know, I am a woman and we get periods every month, right? Not fun at all. Hold on, I'm sitting like cross-legged and I'm at that age where it's like when I uncross my legs, my bad hip is not hipping and it's hurting. But yeah, I found they found a cyst in my left ovary, and we are just like in the process of getting that addressed. I need to know what my blood work looks like as well, so we will see. I feel like had it been years ago when the conversation about this among women wasn't really common, I would have been freaking out, right? But because it's such a common topic now that women share amongst each other, I feel a lot more at calm with knowing that they found something and it's not something too scary or life-threatening. And it just brings so much more information for me to better take care of myself, you know? So yeah, that's the situation. I also have to go to, so I'm going to the clinic later today. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the ultrasound findings, also the blood test that I had to take, because in my family there's an issue with hyperthyroidism, something with a thyroid that gets passed along to women. So my mom's doctor told me that once I reach 30, I need to be checking my thyroids every year. So this is like the annual checkup for my thyroids and other things like am I low iron, anemia, hormone levels and stuff. And you know what? If you haven't yet, maybe consider putting together like a little health binder just so that you have all these things. So you're never just leaving the history of your health in the hands of someone else, especially if, let's say, your doctor retires and you don't know what's going to happen with all those files. Yeah, I just feel like it's something you got to do. So that is something that I learned recently, and I feel like that is a really good tip to pass along to others, because you should know the history of your health as well, and things that you've done, tests that you've taken, results of those tests. And yeah, that's what's going to be happening to me later today. Yesterday I meal prepped some dense bean salad so that I can have that for the rest of the week. And I'm glad I prepped it. When I'm prepping it, because it's such a huge bowl of dense bean salad, I get a little overwhelmed because the kitchen gets dirty. But then once everything's clean again, I'm like, I'm happy. And on top of that, I have tubs of dense bean salad that will last me for the next 5-7 days. And they last very well in the fridge. Great way to get all your fibers in. Fruits, well, not fruits, vegetables. Fruits if you want to, I guess, because tomato counts as a fruit. But fruits and vegetables, you put in whatever protein you want, like rotisserie chicken that you have laying around, or cold cuts, deli meats, and it's so easy to do. Easy to prepare. I always add the meats after though, so that they don't spoil in the salad while they're in the fridge. But one thing I've been wanting to make recently is the ramen soy sauce eggs. I've been a little lazy on wanting to make that, but I should probably do that. So it's just something easy to eat in the morning. Just eat 2 eggs and you got a good amount of protein to start your morning. But that is it for today's video. Happy Halloween once again. I hope you all enjoyed my little costume. The bow tie is a little like lopsided. Like this one is smaller than this, and then this ear is smaller than this ear. But I think it's cute still. And I curled my hair, like the ends, inward to give that extra dimension. I mean, I'm all black, so it kind of blends in, but you kind of see like the ends. How cute! But thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you haven't yet, please give this video a like, comment, or a thumbs up. Yeah, wait, like, comment, or a thumbs up. Wait, like and comment is the same. Give this video a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And don't forget to join us in the Discord as well. I also have an Instagram now if you guys want to follow that, just to stay a little more up to date with what's happening in my life outside of YouTube, and just like a little more of a glimpse into my life as well. Until then, you guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. So take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye. I mean, look at how cute. It's such a simple costume, but so cute, right? This ain't no surprise. Every other night